So I am Mai Medhat from Cairo. I'm a CEO and co-founder of Eventos. Eventos is an instant social network for events. It's all started, actually, I'm a developer. I'm a software engineer from Egypt. And I have been here last year, and I didn't get my T-shirts, by the way. But we won an iPad mini, so that's good. We won a contest with, I guess, AT&T for app performance. We got the best app performance, so I guess we were doing good. So how did we started with Eventus? It's all started with the first Startup Weekend Cairo event. It was the first event in Egypt, actually, and me and my team started to get a lot of messages and Twitter notifications from people who want to meet us. So then we were thinking that there's no such an app or tool that help people connect during events. So we did our research, and we found that most people are going to events to network in the first place, as you show on the slide. So we started to look for other services and apps, and actually we found a very good opportunity, because back then in 2011 there wasn't a lot of competition in this field. Of course, there were a lot of websites and apps for events, but none of them were tackling the networking and social interactions during events. So me and my co-founders, Nihal and Sharif, decided to quit our jobs, and we started Eventos. And we have been working full-time since then. And from day one, we decided to dream big. We decided to build a global product that can be used everywhere. Being in Cairo, very far from Silicon Valley and other startups communities in Europe, for example, didn't stop us from thinking globally. We decided to build a product that helped people everywhere. So to do this, we realized that we have to make two decisions. The first one is being global. We have to travel around the world. We have to go for events. We have to attend events everywhere. We need to understand how events look like in the United States and Europe, what people are looking for during events, how organizers are planning for the event and manage the events. So last year, we went to Dubai, Dublin, San Francisco, here in Barcelona, and Nairobi in Kenya. So we went all over the world. The second decision was bootstrapping. We decided to build the company with our own money and keep it running with our own money, and we won't go for investment unless we really need money. So I personally believe that this decision was the best decision I ever made, because we were spending our personal money. So to do this, we have to really believe in what we were doing. And it's like we got really attached. We have been working 24/7, not only from 8 to 5. And it was really good, because every pound or cent we spent on anything counts. Every purchase we made, every cent counts, because it's our personal money. If we run out of cash, and basically we don't have a lot of money, so if we run out of cash, not only the company will be affected, but we can't find money to eat. I remember one day, I only had 250 pounds in my bank account, and that's actually less than 25 euros. I couldn't find money to put gas in my car to go for customers' meetings, for example. But it didn't stop me or my team from continuing the journey and everything. So bootstrapping also helped us it changed the way that we ran the company, because it was I forgot. Sorry. Yeah. So okay, let's. As we said, networking was the best thing. So bootstrapping and not looking for investment didn't stop us from going to events and meeting people. We didn't close our door at the office and work from the office, but actually we attended every networking event. We went to pitching events, competitions, and we tried to meet everyone in the community in Egypt, and we met almost everyone. People are getting to know what's Eventus, what we do, and we spoke with potential investors, and that was very important because we didn't ask them for a fund or something, but we wanted to get them their feedback about the product. We wanted to get advices from them, and actually we applied most of their advices. Of course, the ones that were applied were aligned with our vision. So the question is, when exactly should we go for investment? We had to put milestones, and it was very simple. A certain product release with certain features, and traction with some users who gave us some feedback, and few happy paid customers. Once we got these milestones, we started looking for a first round of investment. And here, the networking and hard work really pay off, because when we reached out to investors, they already know us, they already know Eventus, and they know the product from an idea and how we developed it to prototype, and then to an early product with some customers, and actually thousands of customers, and few paid customers too. So, but the point is, we were not looking for any investor who can give us a fund, but we were looking for someone who can help us achieve our dream and go global, someone who can really put a lot of values to the company. So last year, successfully, in last October actually, we successfully got an investment from Vodafone Zone and Cairo Angels, and for 1.2 million. And that was huge, because in Egypt, we don't have billions like Silicon Valley and something. And actually, we got, since then, we have been doing very well. We got a boot camp. We won a scholarship for a boot camp in San Francisco for a 1 month incubation. And at the moment, we are a team of 10, from 3 co-founders to team of 10. And we have a lot of events everywhere in the world. And at the moment, our team are working from 4 different continents. We have people in Turkey, in San Francisco, I'm here in Spain, and the rest of the team in Cairo. So we have been doing very well. The last thing, I want to share with you some points that I learned through the journey. First thing, dream big. Don't be afraid to dream big. Believe in your idea, believe in your product. Build a great team. The team is your key to success. The second thing is, the last thing is, investors are your partners. Don't be afraid. Don't compromise with your investors. Choose the one that can help you, that can help your product, that can help your company, and help you to achieve your dreams. Don't compromise. Really, don't compromise with your investors, because that's very important. Last thing, we have Eventtus. WIPJam is on Eventtus. You can download the app, and you can try it if you want. And all your feedback is most welcome. And I guess I have some time for questions.
That's great. Thank you, Mai.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can certainly relate to a lot of those things, too. I know when I was, now that WIP is bigger and I'm spending, sort of millions of dollars on things, I get nervous when the numbers are, many zeros. But I can recall sometimes when I had to spend an extra $200 for something, and I remember being up all night, and I just couldn't sleep. And one of my mentor friends said to me, because I said, I was up all night, I couldn't sleep, it was terrible. And she goes, is that just the first time? So it is very difficult. So we can ask some questions, yes.
Hi, Mai.
Hi.
How do you not compromise with your investors if you are receiving the money?
After you receive the money?
Yeah, so you've got the money, and how do you still work with them? Maybe they don't...
Yeah, you have to choose.
Yeah.
You have to choose the investors. You don't go for anyone who have the fund. You have to choose the one. Actually, you have to think that they are your partners. They have to work with you hand in hand on your product. They have to have the same passion and vision for your product. Otherwise, it will be just you can go to banks and get some money. But investors, they have to help you with their networks, with everything they can.
You choose them wisely in the first place.
That's very powerful.
Sounds good. Another question?
Hi, May. Thank you for sharing your enthusiasm and energy. It was great.
Thank you.
Could you just briefly outline how do you make money out of this? Where is the business model? How do you monetize your investment?
Yeah. The first thing, we have premium packages for event organizers. After we understand what organizers think and how they manage events, we have some packages to promote their events to targeted users, and some packages like sending live announcements to attendees and so on. And that's the first part. The second part is ticketing. We are partnering with some people or building our own platform for selling tickets.
Nice. One or two more questions? Carlo's got a mic up here, too.
I've got a question.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Sure.
You mentioned that when you were talking with advisors and other people, only taking the advice that stuck with your vision. Sort of like the first question, can you maybe give some insight into what advice you decided to take on board and what you decided to ignore? Because I think when you're doing a startup, there's no shortage of people that want to give you advice.
Yeah. Actually, some people were telling us that the networking thing is not going to be working as a business model, and we can't monetize this. So some people were telling us focus on selling tickets. Some other people were telling us add cinemas, for example, schedule for cinema that counts as events. Some people were telling us to organize events on ground, like to have our own event management agency to organize events. That's totally different from our vision. We are engineers, we are developers, we are building a tech company. We are not building a production company. So we have to be selected in the advices. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Any other questions? One more here.
Yeah, I know it's a difficult one, but if you could choose one advice that you think that was the best that they gave you, which one would you choose?
Focus on your product. Focus on your product. And actually, after receiving the investment, the first board meeting we had, I was surprised because that was new for me, and we had one from Vodafone, one from head of Cairo Angels on board, and they told me, focus on the product. We need, after 1 year, we need to have a great product that can be used everywhere. We need a product that organizers can say no to pay to use the product, and don't worry about sales or money or another round of investment. We will help you, but build a product that will help you to get another investment, that will help you to get users and get customers, and at the end, you can be happy. Yeah.
Sounds good. Keep focused, keep going.
Exactly.
So how many people, what's the size of the tech community in Cairo? And how many other Cairo technology developers would actually get some investment like you do?
Actually, we started, I don't know the numbers, but we have like 3,000 or 4,000 the community for entrepreneurship. The developers are a lot more. Other people who got investment, we have like 10 startups in the last 2 years or something. But that was interesting because our investment was huge amount of money. everyone was getting a lot more. And we got Vodafone and Cairo Angels. That was the first time to have both of them on board. That was like the big news in the country.
That's
back then.
amazing. So now you've had to hire a CFO too, I bet.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's terrific. Join me in thanking Mai so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Storyteller.